Hi, I'm Josh with Real Property Management Express. In this video, I want to talk to you about the Paycheck Protection Program. Well, what is it? Well, the Paycheck Protection Program was designed to help keep people employed. So essentially, small businesses are able to take out loans equal to about 10 weeks of payroll. And if they keep everyone employed for the next 8 weeks, they'll have those 8 weeks worth of payroll forgiven. Now, you might be thinking, well, I'm not an employer. I don't own a small business. How does this apply to me? Well, 47% of Americans work for small businesses. A small business is defined as any business that has less than 500 employees. So there's a really good chance that you may work for a small business who could make use of this program to help keep you employed. So essentially, that's what it is. It's designed to keep people employed. So what the government didn't want is during this unprecedented COVID-19 crisis that small businesses go and lay off all their workers. That's incredibly expensive. So the government believes that if employees and employers stay connected, the economic recovery will happen much more quickly. You know, hiring people is expensive. You got to recruit, you got to interview, then you onboard them and you train them, and then you go through the mistakes that they make as they learn. That's just part of the process. And so turnover is very expensive, it's labor intensive, it's costly to the economy. And so that's what this was designed to do, is keep companies and their people together. Essentially, the small business you work for is being paid to keep you on the job rather than going and being unemployed, and applying for unemployment. And even if a small business has laid off or furloughed people, they can rehire those employees and still benefit. So what can you do? Well, first step is be informed. If you're working for a small business, make sure that your employer knows about this. You know, it's hard for me, even as I make this video, I thought about not even doing it because I get 15 emails a day, literally, telling me about this program. And I'm like, man, everybody's got to know this. And then this morning, one of my employees came to me and he said, hey, you know, I just helped my brother, who owns a construction company, fill out the application. Literally last night, he had no idea that this was a thing. And so I said, okay, well, maybe not everybody does know, and we have to get the word out. So number two, connect. Make sure, so what will happen is that your employer will work with the local bank. This is not going through the SBA normal loan process. It's actually going to go through the local banks, and the applications are going to start Friday, April the 3rd, to the best of our knowledge. Number three, communicate. You know, here's an idea. If you lost your job, go talk to your former employer and said, hey, do you know about this thing? If you hire me back, I can come to work for you, and you will get my payroll back as a grant in 8 weeks. How cool is that? And then finally, step four is relax. Know that if you're still employed at a small business, your boss is probably applying for this, and that certainly can ease your state of mind. Finally, of course, always, if you want to get in touch with us, there's our phone number and email. And finally, just a quick thank you. If you have questions, just let us know. We're always here to help.